afternoon, folks, from a rainy North Carolina. Had something on the brain and figured I'd make it a church thing, and it's why is it that people today are so damn miserable? And not only are they miserable, they do that to absolute damnedest to make everybody around them miserable too. It's they can't see the positive side of anything. Anything good happens, they do their best to destroy it. I know a guy got his Biden check. He got his $1,400. Well, he was on some kind of deal that he didn't get. He didn't get more, and he's pissed about that. Not happy he got the $1,400. He's pissed he didn't get more. I just don't get it. People ain't grateful for nothing anymore. At the very least, y'all would be grateful for just being born. I read somewhere it's like a 1 in 400 trillion chance for you to be you. For the right sperm to reach the right egg and the right parents, and have a good pregnancy and actually be born. 1 in 400 trillion. Hey, you done hit the lottery just being born. Some folks, they just can't be happy for shit. And I don't know what got us here. We've slowly descended over the last 30 years into a negative culture. It's everything you see in the media is negative. All these reality shows are all negative drama. You got any kind of ailment, from nasal warts to toe fungus, they got a pill for it. It can be fixed. You know, everybody's got a problem, and we got a pill for that. It's like they want everybody to be a victim, or everybody to have something wrong with them, you know. I just don't get it. It's folks just walk around angry all the time. Everybody knows a couple of them. They're just mad. And they're always mad. And mad at nothing. If you ask them what you're mad about, they say, I'm okay. And then you start talking to them, and by God, they go to bitching about this or bitching about that. You ask them, man, didn't you just get a raise at work? Yeah, but I was supposed to get a promotion too. Damn, folks, cheer up. See the sunny side of something. Something good's got to be going on in your life. And if it isn't, 9 times out of 10, if you want to find the reason that nothing's good in your life, take a good, long, hard look in the mirror. You'll see the feller that's to blame. usually it's just a fix. You got to fix one of your habits or one of your things you do. You know, maybe it's you drink 3 Starbucks a day and it's running you in the poorhouse, or you smoke or you drink or whatever. It's doing you bad. It all can be fixed. But society today is convinced you can't do nothing on your own. You got a problem, you can't fix it. You're going to need a doctor or a pill or something. Psychiatrist or a therapist, or to get through your problems. You can't figure them out just by doing soul searching. You need a professional. And that could be a reason why people are just so miserable all the time. They feel helpless. Feel like they got these problems and they can't fix them. And sometimes their problem is they're just flipping lazy. Lord knows that's a big enough problem today. But we all have our faults. Your faults don't judge what kind of person you are. It's what you're doing to fix them is really what judges your character. And if you're one of them people that looks in the mirror and say you ain't got no faults, well, once again, that feller staring back at you is a problem. But here's an exercise for you. You wake up in the morning, pick a time of day, maybe when you're going to work or when you're getting off work or whatever, or when you wake up or when you go to sleep. Make yourself think of one good thing in your life. And another one is try to forgive one person that's done you wrong. When you forgive somebody, you're not doing it for them. You're doing it for you. You're letting it go. I ain't saying you got to go chum up and be their best buddy. But you can forgive them. Get that shit off your heart. And then you won't be so angry all the time. You won't be that victim. Sometimes it's hard to do, but you got to do it for your own sanity. And one day, when you run out of people to forgive, well, then go look in the mirror and forgive yourself. You'd be amazed how much better life is at that point. It's when you can finally flip your look on the universe from negative to positive. Man, it makes life so much easier. You don't have near the stress. Not saying you don't still get angry. Hell, I get angry. I get angry every day. Out here dealing with these drivers and these four-wheelers and these shippers and these receivers and dispatchers and everything else. I'm gonna get mad at somebody. But you don't stay mad. Get mad, you get over it. You're not mad a week from now for something that happened today. Let that shit go. Don't tote it with you. All that baggage get heavy after a while. Sorry there wasn't much humor in this one, but it was something that I was thinking about today and figured it'd make a good subject for church. I'd appreciate it if y'all would like and subscribe. Yeah, something I didn't even think about. Had to record an addendum to this. These little snowflakes today thinks they're miserable. Thinks life's so bad, so hard. I'd say anybody under 40 doesn't remember when we had some real hard times in this country. I'm not talking about individual hard times. I'm talking about as a country, economic hard times. I'll throw some numbers at you and see how you'd react. How would you react to, let's say, 15 to 20% unemployment, 18% home interest rates, 18% car loans? You gotta remember, this is in a time when not very many people got government disability. You had to be like paraplegic to get government disability. They just didn't give it to anybody. Early 80s, at that time, gas was $2 a gallon. We're just coming out of the oil crisis. Gas was still about $2 a gallon. You got to remember, this is in a time when minimum wage was just $3 an hour. I think it might have even been $2.75 at that time. I don't think it went to $3.35 till like 84, 85, something like that. So basically, you'd have to work a full day's work to put 8 gallons of gas in your car. It's also on a day when 8 gallons of gas didn't get you far. Like gas was $2 a gallon, cigarettes were 75 cents a pack. I remember my dad coming home one day in the early 80s, 81, 82. And he's just jumping for joy. He thought he'd done got one over on the bank. He got his 22% home mortgage refinanced at 18%. In case y'all know that those numbers don't seem to shock y'all that much. Say right now you're paying 4% on your house and you're paying $600 a month. You shoot that up to 18%, your payments instantly, overnight, $1,200 to $1,500 a month. And you had to have A1 credit to even get a home loan or a car loan. Credit cards didn't exist. They did, but only for the very, very rich people. They didn't give credit. You couldn't get personal loans. You couldn't get, credit was just locked up. You go buy you a new car, if you had absolutely perfect credit, you go get you a new car, 18% interest. There was no working 2 jobs. She's lucky to have one. Daddy went to work and Mama went and waited in the line at USDA to get her government cheese and government beans. And they struggled by however they could. It's there was no such thing as a government stimulus check. pennies from heaven. Those were different days, and here's newsflash: we're heading back there. We're heading into an inflationary spiral that it's gonna plant us right back there. And there's nothing you can do about it but just let it work through the system, get money out of the system. There's too much money in the system right now, and I'll guarantee you this though: when it happens, your last worry will be whose face is on a box of rice, or what Saturday morning cartoons are on TV. You're going to be worried about surviving. Those were rough times. I wasn't an adult then, but I remember them distinctly. And this whole time we're in the Cold War with Russia, and pretty much everybody's worried about a nuke getting dropped on our head any given day. People today don't understand, but we walked around back then thinking World War III was going to start just any day. The wrong person was going to say the wrong thing, or something was going to happen, and bam, World War III. Definitely a different day and age. All y'all talk about how miserable you are because life sucks so much. Oh, here's a kicker too. All you people out there on disability for bipolar, or manic depressive, or paranoid schizophrenia, or anything like that. Back in those days, you wouldn't have got no disability check. You'd have landed your butt in an institution, and there you'd have sat. They'd have deemed you a danger to society, and they'd have locked you up. That's what they did with the mentally unstable back then. Until the ACLU sued the government, got them all turned out on the streets. Well, that did wonders for us. I thought I'd add that addendum in there. I might think of something else before I get home. We'll see. Y'all have a nice day, and I'll catch you on the flip side.